For millennia, it has stood as an unyielding testament to human ambition and ingenuity. How was this colossal structure, a mountain of stone, conceived and constructed in antiquity?
4,500 years ago, the old kingdom of Egypt was at its zenith. This powerful civilization commanded immense resources and a highly organized workforce. The stage was set for an architectural marvel, a monument to defy time itself. Pharaoh Khufu, leader of a unified land, sought eternal life and glory. His vision, a tomb unlike any other, reaching for the heavens, a beacon for his immortal soul. The meticulous planning began, transforming a pharaoh's dream into an architectural blueprint. Engineers and architects faced the challenge of designing something truly unprecedented in human history. The chosen site on the Giza Plateau required precise measurements and leveling for its foundation. Leveling the massive construction site was a monumental task, demanding immense labor.
Accuracy was paramount. Even small deviations could compromise the entire structure's stability.
The foundational layer of the Great Pyramid had to be aligned with astonishing precision. Ancient Egyptians utilized advanced astronomical knowledge to orient their grand monuments.
This precisely leveled and oriented base was the first step in creating a wonder of the world.
Pharaoh Khufu, seeking eternal glory, envisioned a monument unlike any before. It would be his resting place, a gateway to the stars, a symbol of divine power. The sheer ambition of the design was breathtaking, demanding resources on an unprecedented scale. Every aspect, from material sourcing to labor management, required meticulous, long-term planning. The scale of the undertaking demanded a vision that transcended generations, a belief in human potential. The chosen site provided a solid foundation, yet presented its own set of geological challenges. Transforming the raw desert into a perfect building platform required ingenuity and immense physical effort. Every inch of the base had to be meticulously prepared, demanding unyielding dedication from the workers. The vision was clear, the site prepared. The monumental task was ready to begin. With foundational work complete, the true challenge of building a mountain of stone loomed large.
The primary material, local limestone, weighed tons per block, posing an immediate challenge.
Quarrying these enormous blocks was a labor-intensive, brutal process in the blistering heat. Primitive tools and sheer manpower were the only means to conquer the bedrock. Once cut, the blocks had to be transported, an equally daunting task across rough terrain. The logistics of moving millions of stone blocks presented an engineering puzzle of epic proportions. Laying the first courses required immense strength and precision, setting the tone for the entire project.
Each block had to fit perfectly, without mortar, relying on the sheer precision of the cut.
Tens of thousands of skilled laborers, not slaves, dedicated their lives to this divine mission. Maintaining architectural integrity as the pyramid grew was a constant, arduous challenge. The relentless desert environment added another layer of extreme difficulty to the demanding construction. Water was a precious resource, vital for both workers and the construction process itself. Ensuring adequate hydration for the massive workforce was a logistical marvel in itself. The human body was the ultimate machine, pushed to its absolute limits, day after day. Injuries and exhaustion were common, but the work continued, fueled by duty and faith. Every ascending layer multiplied the challenges of lifting and positioning, testing human ingenuity. Beyond local limestone, precious granite from Aswan was required for the inner chambers. Transporting these colossal granite blocks hundreds of miles upstream was an epic logistical feat.
The annual Nile flood was strategically utilized to bring materials closer to the Giza plateau.
Upon arrival, the heavy blocks were painstakingly moved from the river to the pyramid site. A vibrant city housed the workforce, providing sustenance and community amidst the monumental effort. Careful organization ensured every worker was fed and housed, a logistical masterclass. Toolmakers worked tirelessly, constantly repairing and fabricating the essential instruments of construction. Ropes, made from plant fibers, were crucial for lifting and pulling the enormous stones.
The construction of intricate ramp systems was perhaps the greatest engineering marvel itself.
These ramps provided the pathway for millions of tons of stone to reach ever-increasing heights. Each block, each ascent, tested the limits of both human endurance and simple physics. Simple yet ingenious inventions like log rollers greatly aided in the arduous transportation. Even wetting the sand in front of sledges proved crucial in overcoming the immense friction. The entire site functioned as a single, monumental living organism, each part essential. Strict hierarchy and communication ensured coordination among the vast, diverse workforce. Beyond the exterior, internal chambers and passages required even more intricate manipulation of stone.
The remarkable precision of the stonework remains a testament to ancient skill. Maintaining a consistent slope across such a vast structure presented a continuous engineering challenge. Even the smallest gaps were filled to ensure the structural integrity and aesthetic perfection. Years turned into decades as the pyramid slowly ascended, layer by arduous layer. The constant flow of materials, both raw and waste, demanded impeccable organization. Quality control was maintained rigorously, ensuring structural integrity for millennia. As the pyramid grew, so did the complexity of its surrounding support infrastructure. Leverage and simple machines were vital, amplifying human strength against enormous weight.
The ramps themselves were constantly evolving structures, built and rebuilt as needed.
Every degree of slope added significant strain, pushing workers to their physical limits.
Teamwork and synchronized effort were absolutely essential for moving the heaviest burdens. With each new platform, the challenge shifted from lifting to precise horizontal positioning.
Early finishing work began on the lower courses, preparing for the pyramid's casing stones. The initial framework of the Eternal Mountain had taken shape, a monumental human achievement. Despite meticulous planning, accidents were an inevitable and tragic reality of construction. The human cost of this colossal undertaking was immeasurable, etched into the desert sands. The relentless heat and arduous labor pushed human endurance to its absolute breaking point. Even the tools themselves struggled under the strain, frequently breaking, delaying progress. Engineering challenges often led to heated debates and urgent recalculations on site.
Unforeseen geological anomalies sometimes caused structural concerns within the labyrinthine interior.
The temporary ramp systems, crucial for ascent, were themselves prone to collapse and erosion.
Maintaining morale and motivation over decades of grueling labor was a constant psychological battle. Despite the hardships, the belief in Khufu's divine purpose fueled their unwavering dedication. Every failure, every broken tool served as a grim reminder of the immense stakes. The sheer volume of work remaining seemed insurmountable at times, testing their collective will.
Generations of workers contributed, passing on vital skills and experience throughout the construction.
Constant innovation and adaptation were crucial as new problems inevitably arose. Even the unpredictable forces of nature posed significant, often devastating, threats to progress. The desert could be an unforgiving adversary, demanding respect and strategic retreat.
Facing unprecedented challenges, the ancient Egyptians conceived astonishingly ingenious solutions.
New ramp configurations allowed for more efficient movement of blocks, accelerating progress upwards.
The development of advanced leveling techniques ensured the pyramid's perfect symmetry as it grew.
Optimized team coordination and more robust equipment boosted their lifting capabilities significantly. Years of experience forged a highly efficient construction machine, overcoming prior limitations. Even as the exterior grew, internal decorative and ceiling work progressed simultaneously. The quality of craftsmanship for the royal chambers was unparalleled, reflecting divine reverence.
Maintaining the exact astronomical alignment throughout construction was a constant, precise endeavor.
The final stages involved meticulous work at extreme heights, requiring immense courage and skill. The culmination of decades of labor, the moment of triumph, was finally within sight. The construction of the Grand Gallery, a masterpiece of internal engineering, remains enigmatic. Positioning the colossal granite beams of the king's chamber was a moment of extreme tension. The king's chamber, meticulously crafted, represented the very heart of Khufu's eternal resting place. The capstone, perhaps gilded in electrum, was the crowning jewel, signaling completion.
With the capstone in place, the Great Pyramid of Giza was finally complete, a vision realized.
The pyramid was then encased in brilliant, polished white limestone, reflecting the desert sun. The pyramid was then encased in brilliant, polished white limestone, reflecting the desert sun.
Each casing stone was polished to an extraordinary sheen, making the pyramid glow brilliantly.
The Great Pyramid, a beacon of human achievement, now stood completed against the vast sky. Its completion marked a national triumph, a testament to divine favor and collective will.
For centuries, the Great Pyramid dominated the skyline, a symbol of unparalleled power.
It reshaped the perception of engineering possibility, inspiring generations across the globe.
Though its gleaming casing has largely vanished, its core structure still stands defiant.
Even in darkness, the pyramid casts a long, silent shadow over the annals of time.
Today, it remains an archaeological wonder, inspiring endless research and fascination.
Its spiritual significance endured, a tangible link between the earthly and the divine. The Great Pyramid stands as the centerpiece of a magnificent necropolis, a city of the dead. Every stone tells a story of human will,
scientific knowledge, and profound belief.
It stands as a testament to what unified humanity can achieve with unwavering purpose.
The pyramid continues to draw millions, a silent witness to millennia of human history.
The Great Pyramid compels us to ponder. What drives humanity to undertake such monumental, impossible feats? Was it a quest for immortality, divine connection, or simply the urge to conquer the impossible?
The questions linger, as enduring as the stones themselves, echoing through millennia.
The Great Pyramid remains a profound mystery, a testament to ancient wisdom we still strive to comprehend.
What future wonders will humanity erect, challenging limits, leaving their indelible mark on history?